Hello everyone, this is StrawberryShorty back with the Caged Garden Cock Robin. So, where did we leave off? Yeah, we were going to see the doctor to check out our charts. That's where we left off. Yes, that's normal, isn't it? It's me who doesn't understand this. Lynette? Nothing. I think he asked us about being happy. I am sorry to keep you here. The word came to me like a circling bird. Happiness. I'm glad to hear that because I was almost wondering if I started the wrong part by accident. Happiness. I've never thought well about it before. I've never thought I would be thinking about this. Lynette isn't happy? I mean, I don't know how you missed that. I didn't know the exact answer to that. As I was wondering, I arrived at the Scar's room. I haven't seen Scar in a while. Hey, Robin, welcome. Hello. What's wrong? Do you want some cute clothes? Now I'm available to help you. What? Which color do you want? How about navy silk satin? The base is white with lots of frills and chiffons. I'd like something in pink. No, thank you. I came here to give this to you. I took the clothes in a hurry because I sensed that she would make me change the doll. Oh, why do you have it? It seems it was lost in the pile of other laundry. Oh no, I am sorry. I accidentally put it there. Was it because I haven't been sleeping well these days? Well, is this? This is for my dolls. It's my hobby. What she said made sense to me. As she said, the size of it matches the dolls. It reminded me of the antique dolls at the orphanage. See, there are many of those. Cute doll clothes. She said so and showed me lots of cute clothes, which are different designs from the other one, but the same size as that. Wow, they are wonderful. I used to be playing with dolls. I started sewing because of that. The first thing I sewed was a pair of socks for a doll. You don't get bored with your job? With both your job and your hobby making clothes? Not at all. I often focus too much on that and forget to sleep and eat. I rather cannot be calm if I don't sew. Oh, that's why Lynette said it's like an anti-anxiety drug for her. She likes sewing that much. I envy seeing her smile. We don't really have hobbies or a personality. You are happy when you sew some clothes. Well, yes. I don't have anything I can say like that, so I envy you. What? Lynette asked me before if I'm happy or not. Happiness. I've never thought of me being unhappy, but I've never thought if I'm happy or not either. Oh, it doesn't mean I am dissatisfied with the conditions now. I know, you don't need to worry about it. Lynette now says something sentimental like that. Scar nodded as she was profoundly moved. His position is a little bit confusing, so he might think about various things. Confusing? Well, I love adolescence. It's a shame I cannot support him. Yes? Although I didn't understand what it meant, it seems she understood that. Well, happiness. After a little silence, Scar opened her mouth and said an unexpected reply. I think happiness means perfect. Perfect? Yes, perfect. She whispered like she was singing with her gorgeous smile. If it is stolen, you feel disappointed. If it is broken, you feel broken. If that happens, you cannot get it back. So there's no lacking, no dirtiness, and everything is there as it should be. That's respectable. Scar looked at her left arm. I know that because I've lost a lot of things on the way here. So I know. You are fine, Robin. You are beautiful. Unlike me, you haven't lost anything. I think you are beautiful. You said the same thing as the master. What? I stumbled as she suddenly mentioned about the master. I am same as you, Robin. The master bought me. So at first, I was thinking to escape when nobody saw me, but people here evaluate me without judging my status or appearance. I've been treated like a human for the first time here. So I dislike lords, especially men, but I do appreciate him. Like she's been through some stuff. I didn't know that. What do you think about the master? What? Are we about to get another choice? Yes, I wanted to talk about that. I heard you had a tea party with the master, didn't you? How was it? Well... The master not only looks scary, but also his attitude is bad, don't you think? Weren't you told off strictly? But please don't misunderstand him. He is a strange person, she says, but a bad person. I don't think she meant that. I went backwards as Skara came forward to me enthusiastically. There are lots of bad rumors about him, but most of them are made-up stories and illusions. Not all of them? He knows a lot. He is a fairly good person. Above all, he is rich. Well... I was smiling, not knowing what to do. Oh, it's Al. I haven't seen you in ages. Hey, you two are here. Of course, then again, I don't trust Al. I almost forgot. Al! Hi, Robin. Oh, yeah, Skara doesn't like Al. I'm glad you look fine. Did you come here to get your clothes fixed? So did I. Hey, Skara, about this button. Just put some spit on it. Why does she hate him this much? Probably with good reason. Stay away from Skara, Al. Oh, we're back to visit Drossel. I have been like this a lot these days. Sounds like you have had fun. Do you think so? I have lots of worries. And Drossel. You want to say Commodore was killed might be my misunderstanding, don't you? Am I so easy to understand? Yes, very much. Then it's easy to say. Well, if everyone wants Commodore as the Chief Med said, they won't kill it? And I don't feel anyone would kill someone. Yes, all of them look nice. So... But people can kill someone even when they don't have bad intentions. What? It doesn't matter if they want it or care about it. There is a time when just the result of killing is left. There are people who can do anything for loved ones in the world. Love... I don't know about it very well. Hey, do you have anyone you like? What? It seems this conversation is a little bit too early for you. Don't ridicule me. Well, so let's talk about something else. The chart you were talking about before, you shouldn't look at it yet, at least for now. At least now. I shall talk to you now a little bit. I worry about the future. Even though I try to find out, I feel limited as long as people in the castle keep their mouths closed. If they cannot talk to me now, does it mean they will tell me about it when the time comes? But I feel like it's not right to just wait. It was the same when I first decided. I want to know about Commodore. I can't help wanting to know about it. I don't understand where the desire comes from. You'll be fine. If you don't stop thinking about it, you'll see the truth. I hope so. So you should be prepared for it. What? What will you know when you know the truth? I totally thought we'd have to spend energies. Got the creepy music. What will I know? If the truth is too hard to endure? If there's a reason that it's too difficult to be in this castle? I realized the possibility for the first time when Drossel mentioned about it. At that time, I saw a warm color on the other side of the hallway. A light! It was a light coming from the crack in the door. The room must be a wardrobe. Wardrobes are not rooms! Skara still works at this late? I got a bad feeling. She must be making some clothes today, too. I worried about her staying. She lacked sleep, and I looked into the room. It's Al in there. As I expected, there's Skara focused on working in the room. The light of the lamp illuminates the work desk and around it. Is this going to be when she has her weird moment? I can tell from behind her. Single-minded movement made her sew the white cloth. It wasn't like saying she's into sewing, but it was something else. She just kept moving her hands as if she depended on it or she was trying to escape from something. And next to her... Is it Commodore? Commodore wants some clothes. There's someone standing next to her as if he or she is snuggling and looking into it. Commodore was standing there. But Skara didn't look at the strange existence and kept sewing clothes. It was like she was obsessed with something. Skara! Before I realized, I had already shouted her name. Wow, it's surprising. What are you doing so late at night? Skara stood up and lost her balance and... She went through the body of Komodori. Well, that's awkward. What's wrong? You look pale. Scar ran toward me as if worrying about me. Poor Komodori. At the same time, Komodori disappeared slowly. Komodori keeps crying. But you saw it, right? I envy you. I want to see it too. I've never seen it. I thought people just haven't met Komodori yet. Do you escape? Why? No, people cannot see it. Excuse me. What? What did you do just now? What? I was just sewing some clothes? And she looked at the work desk. There I could see was clothes for dolls. Clothes, and more clothes. It's a lot of clothes. How many dolls you got? Clothes, and more clothes. Clothes, and more clothes. There was a pile of small clothes. That's several piles. The amount of clothes seemed a bigger issue than the existence of Komodori. What's up? What do you want? No, I couldn't sleep and took a walk, and I could see the light here. Oh no, staying up late is not good for your beauty. I'm not one to say that. Scar in front of me smells beautifully just the same as in the daytime. Well, I should get back to my room. Are you okay? Shall I take you? No, I am sorry to bother you. I want to leave here as soon as possible. But I just had one thing to ask her. You are happy when you make clothes, aren't you? Yes? I am sewing to be happy. The wind came in from somewhere and the light went out. Oh, great. Keyword. Scar's clothes. Homemade clothes for dolls from scratch, but I don't see any dolls here. I feel like we should have mentioned that earlier. I'm sensing a baby connection. The tiny clothes, Komodori crying like a baby. The wind came in from somewhere and the light went out. That was a little anticlimactic. Let's spend our energies. Episode 7. What you can see. Who'll carry the link? What link? I, said the Lynette. Lynette! I'll fetch it in a minute. Minute? What's a linnet? I'll carry the link. And you came back again? I nodded slowly to the door. I just realized. Everyone knows about Komodori. They accept it, affirm it, and want it. But, other than me, there's nobody who said they've seen it. No one. Even when Scar was into sewing, she could have noticed if she could see it when I called her. Judging from her, she didn't look like she pretended not to see it. Only I can see it? Komodori really exists? I felt worries and skepticism as if I was left alone in the dark. The same fear when I first met Komodori came to my mind again. Why? Why only me? Komodori is... It exists. What? You may be right. Maybe other people cannot see it. Don't doubt yourself. Because you can see it. Her voice calmed me down like clean water sinking into me. You are definitely right. And it's not as important as who can see it. Don't feel so scared. It exists because everyone wants it to. It must be true for her, too. Hey, Drossel. What? What is Komodori for you? Well, I cannot see her over the door. I can only imagine her feelings and facial expression. But I was sure this time. It is happiness for me. She must have smiled as if it were melting. I want to ask Bovi about Komodori, because I think he knows something. And he might just mistakenly tell us. Today, 3 of us were given a job. Today, you are going to clean the guest room. In there are some precious items of furniture. Mosca, be careful. Why only me? Lynette ordered me and the 3 of us started working on cleaning with some tools. Why are we cleaning the guest room? Is someone coming? For a while, there was silence. It was Mosca that broke the silence. Hey, let's talk. You weren't listening to what I said, right? I was listening. 3 of us can talk while being careful. Robin and I might be able to, but I wonder if you can do it or not. But do you think I can keep silent, Lynette? He cannot deny it. But her offer was good for me. I feel bad about using her intention, but I might be able to ask about Komodori depending on the content of the conversation. What kind of topics should we talk about? About jobs, about Lord Waldstein. What is about two? I'll just say about jobs. Oh, that's red. You're crazy to ask about work. Hey, do you like working? How about you? Are you dissatisfied? What? No, I didn't mean that. You have a bad personality. Robin and I enjoy working, right? I didn't have a job before. Moska started talking about it as she smiled. That was really short. I'm gonna get Moska's backstory. 30 energies? That's a lot. When I was small, I often got hungry. But at home, I was hit by Dad and Mom, so I always had to ask someone else to give me food. And I asked the master walking around there, and he brought me here. It's almost like a kidnapping. How about Lynette? Oh, I was picked up when I was escaping from the slave market. What? Lynette had a heavy sign with his face, looking bad. My hair and the color of my eyes were strange in the family, so after my mother died, I was sold. But I didn't want to be sold, so I escaped before anyone could buy me, and when I was dying, he rescued me. I see. As I said before, don't care about it so much. You're saying a bad thing again, there's no good. Lynette said, looking at my eyes after ignoring Moska and coughing. The master is an amazing person. He educated me not knowing where I'm from and gave me a chance to be a butler. I will never forget this. Me too, I like the master very much. Yeah, it's done. It might be earlier to finish if you have worked harder rather than talking more. Oh, I enjoyed talking, the three of us. Yes, I think so too. Don't spoil her so much. Lynette didn't even try to hide him being moody and furrowed his brow. So is it okay here? Yes. Okay, so I am leaving to help Al. See you later. Her footsteps were really odd just then. After saying that, Moska left swiftly without waiting for a reply. Oh, well. She looked happy. She will definitely get some money for the sweets. What will you do after this? Me? I am told that I can do anything after cleaning up the guest room today, but I have not decided yet. If that's the case, would you play with Meal and Rieg, please? Play with them? Yes, they said they haven't had a chance to get reading time these days. They cannot read letters yet. Yes, I can do that. We need a hobby. Luckily, I'm not good at it, but I can read and write. I must read children's books without doubt. I guess they are in the book room. Please take care of them. All right. We gotta get uncrazy. When I opened the heavy door to the book room, the unique air and dust touched my nose. When I looked into the room, I saw small people sitting down in front of the bookcase and opening a children's book. As Lynette said, they were enjoying the picture of the book without understanding it. Meal and Rieg. Oh. Hello, Robin. What can I do for you? Hello, Robin. What can I do for you? Yes, I came here to play with you two. Then please, read us a book. I want something romantic. Then please, read us a book to us. I want something exciting. Okay. When I finished reading a book, I was happy to see their sparkling eyes, and when I realized, I read more and more books as they asked me to do. And the brothers lived happily ever after. I enjoyed it. That was fun. Really? I'm glad to hear that. They were excited about the Sweets house and were afraid of the witch-eating humans. They were saying their feelings. But at one point, their faces became anguished. But it was awful to leave the children behind in the woods. But it was awful to leave the children behind in the woods. The parents of the brothers. Sounds like Hansel and Gretel, except they weren't brothers. Parents who abandon their small kids so that they can live. It was an awful story, but it is not rare. What do you think about it, Robin? What? Well, not only their mother, but also their father is awful too. Because in the end, they executed their plan. I agree. Our papa doesn't do such a thing. Our papa doesn't do such a thing. Meal and Rieg's father? He is very kind to us. He plays with us and kisses us. He is very kind. He compliments us and hugs us. Oh, he sounds like a nice person. When they talk about their father, they sound fun, but something bothers me. Where is he? Judging from their way of saying, I've never met someone like him. As I was thinking he must live somewhere else, I heard the sound of the door opening. Is that the father? The master. It's you. Last time I saw him was at the tea party. I didn't feel scared as much as before, but I still feel nervous. I tried to sit straight in a hurry, but before that, Milan and Rieg ran toward him and... Daddy! What? Is he actually their father? Robin was reading books to us, look! Robin was reading books to us, look! I see. Even then, he talks to small kids. His voice was calm as always. Still, two of them looked happy. Your mouth talking about a kind dad describes someone who doesn't look like this person. Yes. They are your son and your daughter? I didn't know about it at all. Were you married? Oh, but who is your wife? Just calm down. I have some secrets. I'm stunned, really. The master touched their heads gently. Miel and Rieg, you had enough reading time, didn't you? Now it's time to learn about manners at Reruhais. What? You can have reading next time. There are lots of chances. Really? Robin? Okay, if you would like me to. So don't forget, promise me. You go now. Yes. They run like Mosca runs. First of all, I'll just say, those two are not related to me by blood. You don't need to act differently to them. Nobody treats them differently either. Oh, yes, but why were Miel and Rieg saying that the master is their father? Because they believe so. What? They are not normal, are they? So they had lived in a circus house. It's questionable whether they had a life or not there. And they had grown up being treated worse than animals. They had a dream to protect themselves. A dream? One day, kind parents will come and take us. They had believed and dreamed so and lived. So I am their father who came and picked them to them. Kind parents. The existence of one who doesn't dump them and hurt them. The existence of one who loves them and protects them. They desperately wanted it because it was too hard to endure their life without dreaming. I totally get that. Sometimes it's the only way you could survive. You are very kind. What? Because you didn't deny it, did you? You would like to protect them so that they won't be broken. Someone special who truly hugs them. This is not an illusion. Oh, I am sorry to say such a thing to you. No problem. After a little silence, the master opened his mouth. Do you think it is the right thing to do? What? It's easy for me to keep them happy. But I don't know if it's right or not that they are surrounded by fake truth, and they keep having sweet illusions. Is it the right thing to do? I opened my eyes because I was surprised to see someone like him has a voice like that. I couldn't have imagined this version of him, from him having such dignity and calmness. But if I think enough, it's normal. Depending on your choice, someone's life might become different. Like, I'm not a fan of being surrounded by lies, but they're also children. Like, if he actually hates them, maybe it's not okay, but can't he just adopt them, make it easier for everyone? I have to react seriously. The master... I'll say he's correct. Oh, we got another red choice. I think the master is right. Why do you think so? What is fake and what is true depends on the people who look at it. It is what Drossel said to me, but I agree with it. For us, it might be an illusion, but you are the real father of Miel and Rieg. I don't necessarily think it's bad that fake becomes truth. In fact, Miel and Rieg look happy. Even the beginning is fake. There's nothing fake about your feelings towards them. Your actions are classy and respectable. It's not a bad decision. Well, we're out of energy, so we're gonna have to stop here. But, so what do you think? Is the whole thing with Miel and Rieg right? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye!